Hello everyone and welcome back for another video. My name is Courtney and my twin sister Ashley and I share this YouTube channel together. So today's motivation for everyone is a deep clean of my kitchen. We're going to be getting behind the stove and the refrigerator, wiping down the cabinets, doing inside my oven, moving around other furniture in my kitchen, as well as doing the everyday other tasks that come along with cleaning up your kitchen. So I figured this video would be perfect for everybody since it's right after Thanksgiving, and even if you're celebrating Thanksgiving late, this is perfect before you have your Thanksgiving dinner. So hopefully it does give you a ton of motivation. I did have to cut this video into 2 days because, you know, we're all human. We all have our days where we can get everything done and nothing done at all. And I did not want to tire myself out with getting this recorded and doing everything else that came along, you know, in the day-to-day life of a stay-at-home mom or just the day-to-day life for a busy person. So anyways, if you are in need of a ton of cleaning motivation, then this is definitely the video for you. So I was just showing you a dirty overview of everything, how things were unorganized and stuff like that. But the first thing that we are going to tackle is the oven. I wanted to do this first because this is something that does take a little while to, you know, get ready and going because of the cleaner that I chose to use to clean my oven. Now, is my oven dirty? Yes. Is it horrible? No, but I'm still hoping that it gives you a ton of motivation to maybe clean out your oven. And I really had to clean mine because it started doing some like smoky stuff coming out of it every time I turned it on. So I was like, yeah, I definitely need to clean it, even though it doesn't look that bad to, you know, a lot of people. But you know, when it starts to smoke up, it definitely needs to be cleaned. And this is what triggered the whole deep cleaning. And then just me also getting my house prepared for people to come over for Thanksgiving as well. And I did not want the whole house being smoked out when I was trying to cook the turkey. So anyways, like I said, starting off with the oven, it has to, you know, sit for 2 hours. I don't think I did it correctly. I think I needed to turn on the oven for a little bit and then put it in. That's how the Dollar Tree one worked, but this is the Walmart one, the fume-free one, and it says to let it sit for 2 hours, but I didn't read the directions 100% because this is my only second time using it, and I thought I knew what I was doing. It still, you know, worked and everything like that. I think it would have just been better, I think, if I preheated the oven just a little bit when before I sprayed it down. But like I said, it still did what it had to do, just wasn't like 100%. It was more like 98, if you know what I mean. But here we are, like I said, doing regular tasks in between the deep cleaning. So we're going to wipe down the counter over here and then move on, I'm pretty sure, to the microwave area, which again wasn't bad, but maybe you might need some motivation to get yours done as well. So I will pop in and out when needed. Let's jam out to some music, guys.
Down my cards, ready to play, yeah. It's all a game. Who's gonna pay up? Much at stake. What would you give up to change your fate? Like is it made? Fuck all your fake. Love face down, but you're not down for me. Downplay when I say that I'm wanting more, 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 more. What's it for? Keep score, but you keep me guessing. But I guess that you keep it on the low, 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 low. No, no, no. Are you ready for this? Come on, we could just go all in. Are you ready for this? Come on, we could just go all in. We could just go all in. We could just go all in. Loving you is a gamble. Loving you is a gamble. Oh, burning me like a candle. You could be such a handful. Oh, why you always bluffing? We could just shoot straight. You don't tell me nothing, but I'm still gon' wait. Yeah, loving you is a gamble. Loving you is a gamble. Oh. control. That no poker face when I show my emotions. Shame to lose it cause I just couldn't hold them. Close enough, am I losing love? Are you ghosting on me cause I opened up? Cause I hope to hear you say something. Quit playing around and go all in. Are you ready for this? Come on, we can just go all in. Are you ready for this? Come on, we can just go all in. We can just go all in. We can just go all in. Loving you is a gamble. Loving you is a gamble. Oh, burning me like a candle. You could be such a handful. Oh, why you always love it? We can just shoot straight. You don't tell me nothing, but I'm still gon' wait. Yeah, loving you is a gamble. Loving you is a gamble. Oh, loving you is a gamble. Loving you is a gamble. Oh, burning me like a candle. You could be such a handful. Oh, why you always love it? We can just shoot straight. You don't tell me nothing, but I'm still gon' wait. Yeah, loving you is a gamble. Loving you is a gamble. Oh, loving you, loving you.
So I'm recording this on Friday, the 25th. You guys will be seeing this Saturday. So hopefully you're seeing it Saturday. If not Saturday, maybe it's another whole week for you or whatever it might be. But I'm curious to know if you guys did any Black Friday shopping and if anybody's going to do some Cyber Monday shopping. We went out today and, well, I didn't go out first. Matt, my husband, we're not married, but we've been together for like ever. He did the Walmart one and got there for 3. Come to find out they didn't open until 6, but that's totally fine. He thought they were going to open up at 5, so he wanted to get there a little early. But he said that there wasn't much this year, and we also had a hard time trying to find the online catalog for the Black Friday ad for Walmart. And the one I found online, he said, didn't match completely what was in the store. Like, there was stuff that was on the catalog, the ad or whatever you want to call it, but not everything. And the prices also didn't match. So that was kind of weird. And then we went to another Walmart together later on in that day, and that one had certain things that the other Walmart didn't have, but prices were different as well. It was so weird. Let me know if that happened to you guys as well, where prices didn't, match what they're advertising. And if your places that you went to didn't even have half the stuff that they, advertised. I'm very curious to know. But anyways, now we are all done with cleaning the stovetop. I went in with the Wyman stainless steel glass stovetop cleaner with the razor blade, and we also cleaned out the microwave, as you've seen, scrubbed down that dish that was in there. Something hard was on there, and I had a hard time getting it off. But, don't bother asking who did it, because it wasn't me. But anyways, here we are, moved on to the dishwasher. Again, we did not do the oven because we have to wait a couple of hours for it to, be done doing what it's got to do. So we're going to unload the dishwasher. You're going to get an overview of the sink when I am taking all the dishes out, and we're going to clean that bad boy out with some Ajax and Dawn dish soap. So again, I'll pop in and out. Let's enjoy some music while either you're cleaning with me or just being entertained or getting some motivation.
I'm waiting for the special touch you give. I'm needing it more than I ever did. I don't wanna be a sacrificing love for you. I'm waiting for the special touch you give. I'm needing it more than I ever did. I don't wanna be a sacrificing love for you. I will. I'm waiting for the
while. I hope some of you guys enjoyed a little bit of that hand washing ASMR for you. We know we know a few of our subscribers like the ASMR parts, and like we always say, we try our best to squeeze them in there, even though there's some noise in the background and stuff like that, but we're still hoping it's good enough for you guys. But like I said earlier, we're going to go in with some Ajax and Dawn dish soap to shine and disinfect this whole sink up. And yeah, so watch me scrub it down.
Caught staring at the high life, wishing you could be like them. They got the fast cars, diamonds on the high rise, always looking like a 10. Yeah, the first class always gotten everything they wanted. Turns out they're lonely just the same. So tell me why you wanna live that kind of life. You want your name in flashing lights, you wanna chase that shallow high. Oh, oh, oh. Tell me why you wanna sell yourself a lie. Cause in the end you'll realize it's gonna leave you cold and empty on the other side. On the other side. Perfect smile, posing for the camera, check 'em out by the names. They got the cool brands, followers and fans, yeah, it seems that they got it made. But the slaves to the superficial, fake friends in politics, oh, deep down they wish they could escape. So tell me why you wanna live that kind of life. You want your name in flashing lights, you wanna chase that shallow high. Oh, oh, oh. Tell me why you wanna sell yourself a lie. Cause in the end you'll realize it's gonna leave you cold and empty on the other side. On the other side, yeah. On the other side. On the other side. Oh. Honey's greener, sugar sweeter, till greed never leaves you satisfied. Tell me why you wanna live that kind of life. You want your name in flashing lights, you wanna chase that shallow high. Oh, oh, oh. Tell me why you wanna sell yourself a lie. Cause in the end you'll realize it's gonna leave you cold and empty on the other side. On the other side. Oh, on the other side. Oh, on the other side. It's gonna leave you cold and empty on the other side.
So you guys, I honestly don't even remember the last time I wiped down those blinds and cleaned the inside of the window or the outside. Usually when I clean the inside, I do the outside, and in today's video I didn't. I'm not sure why, but yeah, I mean, I guess the inside's better than not, doing it at all, right? So we're starting to get into a little bit of that deep cleaning like I was talking about earlier. Now this is my baseboard heating. Again, don't even remember the last time I wiped all of this down. And honestly wasn't too bad, just some dustiness and, stuff like that. it is where the dinner table is and stuff. So, but it wasn't too bad. I do hit the wall there as well when I go to wipe down the baseboard heating with a rag and some cleaner. But like I said, now we're starting to get into that deep cleaning. So after this, we're gonna do a nice hot soapy pine sol mix of water with cleaning down my table. And if you guys are also wondering what I have in my glass spray bottle, that's just some pine sol mixed with water, so diluted with water. I did get that glass spray bottle from Target Dollar Spot, I don't think it was last summer. No, it wasn't I think it was 2 summers ago. Pretty sure it was when we first moved in our house. So we moved into our house 2 years ago, if you guys are wondering. But so yeah, so if you were wondering what's in the glass bottle, that's what it is. It's pine sol mixed with water. And yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, let's get into this deep cleaning. Let's get into this much needed cleaning. We want to make sure it's nice and clean for when company comes, or nice and clean after our Thanksgiving festival. So that way we can get ready for Christmas, which is just a blink away, y'all.
You just glossy, I ain't trying to keep it concealed. Oh mama, I want it, just let it fall off. If you tell me that you want it, baby, it's a done deal. Oh mama, I want it, oh. Why you acting like you gotta wait for it, honey? I know I've been in your head like shea butter, honey. You go out and tell your friends that we ain't none. They be in the group chat knowing that it ain't 100. Tell your ex-man, brush up on his openers, cause I'm in California trying to put you where the ocean is. Hit the text late like you just now opened it. Yeah, I believe that. Oh, and I know you think you're still on the low, but I heard how you feel from everybody you know. Oh, you just glossy, I ain't trying to keep it concealed. Oh mama, I want it, just let it fall off. If you tell me that you want it, baby, it's a done deal. Oh mama, I want it, oh. How you scared of making plans when your friends all calling me your man? How you pull up in the pants and you saying you don't even wanna dance? If you tell me that you want it, baby, it's a done deal. Oh mama, I want it, oh. Hey, put it in a G-Cal, I just wanna see you with a spot round. Hey, you ain't gotta tag me, I can meet the arm in the background, babe. And I know when you working as a hostess, they be tryna let you out late. But how late? Cause I'll be at the next place calling a date. Okay. And I know you think you're still on the low, but I heard how you feel from everybody you know. Oh, you just glossy, I ain't trying to keep it concealed. Oh mama, I want it, just let it fall off. If you tell me that you want it, baby, it's a done deal. Oh mama, I want it, oh. How you scared of making plans when your friends all calling me your man? How you pull up in the pants and you saying you don't even wanna dance? If you tell me that you want it, baby, it's a done deal. Oh mama, I want it, oh. I want it, oh. I want it, oh.
Alrighty, you guys. So as you've seen, I didn't move where the trash can was and where my Bissell Crosswave was sitting. I do end up moving all of that, but in day 2. Like I said, I didn't want to do too much in one day because I had so much going on and I had to do, a lot to get prepared for Thanksgiving. So I didn't want to overexert myself with getting all of this cleaning done in one day, so I did break it up. Once I am all done showing you the overview of how nice and clean everything came out, I'm going in with my O-Cedar mop, my tried and true. Love this thing. Yes, you do see me use my Bissell mop quite a lot in my videos, and that's because I love this thing also. But like I've always said, it will not replace my O-Cedar mop. It doesn't, get in deep cleaning like a mop does. It doesn't hit the baseboards and the walls and stuff. It just does your floors, and it helps with maintaining your floors and keeping them clean that way. But there's nothing like getting into a deep clean with some hot, soapy water on your floors. But once like we are all done, what am I talking about? Now that we are all done with the floors, we're going to put the table back and the chairs as well. And we're going to move on to the oven because it's been 2 hours since I, sprayed it down and everything. It may not look like 2 hours. Well, it isn't 2 hours for you guys, but it was 2 hours for me. But that's because in between doing all of the cleaning and everything, I still have to, feed kids and do other things, run to the store and stuff like that. So you don't see all of that stuff in these videos. It may not look like 2 hours worth of work, but it was definitely 2 hours of my life being run around and, not being run around, but running around, feeding and cleaning. So here we are, finally onto this oven. It looks really bad from this angle, but it really wasn't too bad. But like I said, we're going to go in, scrub this bad boy down. I do use a razor blade on the inside bottom. I do not recommend that at all. Do not do that. Don't do what I do. Just do as I say. So go in first off with gloves on. Do not do it without gloves. Don't know what I was thinking. I must have been very tired or something. I always usually go in with gloves on with my stove. But anyways, again, use gloves and don't use a razor blade in your oven. I've done it many times, but doesn't mean like I promote you guys to do that, because I'm not promoting that at all. But let's get into it.
I know that I can't trust my feelings, at least not when it comes to you. Your pretty lies, yeah, I believe them. I like them better than the truth. Ooh, the way you move is prodigal. Ooh, you pull me in, so let me go. Ooh, I should know, I should go. Ooh, we just keep on dancing with the stars in the eyes, 'cause your touch gets me high. You and me already know. Whoa, let your love leave me blind, mess me up, change my mind. You and me already know. We just keep on dancing with the stars in our eyes, with the stars in our eyes, with the stars in our eyes, with the stars in our eyes. I know that I can't trust your language unless you say it with your hands. 'Cause when you're here, you're so persuasive, so say it in the way I understand. We just keep on dancing with the stars in the eyes, 'cause your touch gets me high. You and me already know. Whoa, let your love leave me blind, mess me up, change my mind. You and me already know. We just keep on dancing with the stars in our eyes, with the stars in our eyes, with the stars in our eyes, with the stars in our eyes. Ooh, the way you move is prodigal. Ooh, you pull me in, don't let me go. Ooh, the way it hurts is magical, and I should go. We just keep on stars in the eyes, 'cause your touch gets me high. You and me already know. Whoa, let your love leave me blind, mess me up, change my mind. You and me already know. We just keep on dancing with the stars in our eyes, with the stars in our eyes, with the stars in our eyes, with the stars in our eyes.
So like I said, it's not like the cleaner did 100%, but 98% is better than nothing at all in a smoked out kitchen. So I'm very satisfied with the way it came out. But I'm going in now and wiping down all of the stainless steel in the kitchen that I didn't get to yet with the Wyman stainless steel wipes. Earlier, I did the stainless steel on the microwave and the top of the stove area where my knobs are. But now, as you can see, I'm doing my refrigerator, and then you'll see me go in on the front of the stove and also the, what's that thing called? Dishwasher. So get that all nice and shiny, so that way when everybody comes over, or before, if this is before for you guys, everything's all nice and shiny. But after we are all done doing all of that, we are going to go in onto day 2, and then that's when you're going to see me pull out the stove. We're going to pull out the refrigerator, the other side where I didn't get to, where the Bissell Crosswave is, and all of that other jazz, you guys. So like I said, this is where all of the deep cleaning is happening in the video. Alrighty, you guys, so once I am all done mopping the sides of these cabinets and the back wall plus the floor, we're going to move on over to pulling out the refrigerator. At first, it wanted to fight me with coming, towards me. I don't know why, but then it started rolling easily. Honestly, it wasn't even bad behind my refrigerator. I just have a habit of cleaning. Well, not like a habit, but I usually about, I don't know, maybe more than 4 times a year, probably. Yeah, I pull out my refrigerator and my stove. I don't always record when I do it, but you know what? I should, because not everybody remembers that they need to do these things, and I should record it so that way, you know, you guys can remember to do that and stuff like that. Behind my stove wasn't too bad. It was bad on the sides of my stove, but underneath it wasn't too bad. But the fridge area, like I said, wasn't bad at all. I was so used to living like in apartments and stuff where it was the apartment refrigerators, and I don't know what it is, maybe because they're older 9 times out of 10, but like everything goes underneath those things, and like you get, you know, the dust bunnies and hair and just everything, food, toys, all of that just underneath your, even like the size of those little kid balls, all the ones that are different colors. How do I explain? Like when you used to go to Chuck E. Cheese and they had the ball pit, those type of balls, like those would fit underneath there. Like everything would go underneath and behind my fridge when I lived in like apartments and stuff. So I was so used to pulling out the fridge and seeing literally like a whole family of dust bunnies and all their toys and food. So it wasn't bad, like I said, as you can see, but let's get into picking this up really quickly so that way I can go in on one of the drawers, well, one of the 2 drawers in my kitchen area. It's the silverware drawer where I keep, you know, the silverware and some straws and stuff like that. I just wanted to wipe that out because it was getting really gross in there, and honestly I should be wiping that out more often than I do. I'm going to try to make that a habit, but don't hold it against me. I'm trying the best I can over here, but that got really gross and really nasty, and I couldn't believe that we're taking silverware and using it out of that drawer. Once you see what I'm talking about, you probably say the same thing. But yeah, we're almost done over here, and then we're going to move on over to that drawer.
I'm waiting for the special touch you give. I'm needing it more than I ever did. I don't wanna be a sacrificing love for you. I'm waiting for the special touch you give. I'm needing it more than I ever did. I don't wanna be a sacrificing love for you. I will. I'm waiting for the touch. For the touch. The touch. The touch. I'm waiting for the special touch you give. I'm needing it more than I ever did. I don't wanna be a sacrificing love for you. I will. I'm waiting for the touch. For the touch. The touch. The touch. I'm waiting for the special touch you give. I'm needing it more than I ever did. I don't wanna be a sacrificing love for you. I'm waiting for the special touch you give. I'm needing it more than I ever did. I don't wanna be a sacrificing love for you. I will. I'm waiting for the touch. For the touch. The touch. The touch. I'm waiting for the special touch you give. I'm needing it more than I ever did. I don't wanna be a sacrificing love for you. I will. I'm waiting for the special touch you give. I'm needing it more than I ever did. I don't wanna be a sacrificing love for you.
Alrighty, you guys, so once I am all done picking up and reorganizing my exposed pantry area, we're gonna go in and move the trash can, the Bissell, and this little what's that thing called, like bookshelf thingy, shelving unit, I don't know what you would call it. I've used this thing for many years and used it in so many different ways, so I just always called it shelving unit. I don't know what it technically is, but we're going to move that as well. Get underneath there. Wasn't too bad. I try to stay into a habit of moving my trash can out of the way and cleaning underneath there, just because it gets disgusting underneath my trash can area. I don't know why, but it happens, and it's gross, and it's like, ugh, even the wall behind it gets disgusting. But it wasn't too bad underneath here or anything, but I just wanted to go in. I figured if I'm going to move everything else, I might as well move this also. Get those baseboards, walls, and floors as well. And then we're going to move into vacuuming and mopping the floors.
Blindsided, worlds collided. You had me from hello till you came in focus. I barely noticed that I was all alone. One night, one kiss, now I'm addicted. You got me off top. My head is spinning, I'm losing my shit. I need a hit right now. I had a little, and I wanna love. Please don't keep me waiting. I've only had a taste of you. I had a little, and I wanna love. Please don't keep me waiting. I've only had a taste of you. No filter, got you in true color, like a tattoo on my mind. My clothes covered in perfume reminder brings me back every time. One night, one kiss, now I'm addicted. You got me all fucked up. My head is spinning, I'm losing my shit. I need a hit right now. I had a little, and I wanna love. Please don't keep me waiting. I've only had a taste of you. I had a little, and I wanna love. Please don't keep me waiting. I've only had a taste of you. One kiss, then one night. Yeah, I'm addicted. Got my head spinning, I'm not alright. Oh no. One kiss, then one night. Yeah, now I'm addicted. Got my head spinning, I'm not alright. Had a little, and I wanna love. Please don't keep me waiting. I've only had a taste of you. Had a little, and I wanna love. Please don't keep me waiting. I've only had a taste of you. Had a little, and I wanna love. Please don't keep me waiting. I've only had a taste of you.
So I forgot to tell you, we wiped she's 4, sorry. My 4-year-old being silly there for a second, but forgot to tell you guys that I was going in and wiping down the outside of the trash can, so that way it wasn't all gross looking when people came over and was throwing away anything they needed to throw away. And I also lightly touched up the bottom cabinets. I didn't have to do the top ones because they weren't bad, and honestly, I have a habit of wiping them when I'm cleaning. It's never in when I'm recording. I don't know why. I think it's just because I'm just in the mode of like giving you guys motivation that I like skip over certain things that I do on a regular basis. Like I don't know if it's like an anxiety thing, because everyone suffers from anxiety, but I have anxiety and stuff like that. So I overthink things and I like overstep things, like little things like that. I'm trying to explain it and not explaining it very well, but I didn't have to do the top ones because they weren't bad at all. Just the bottom ones. They had all drip marks and splash marks and stuff like that on there, and kids' fingerprints and stuff. So anyways, you have basically reached the end of the video. Once I am all done mopping, that will be the end. I wanted to say thank you so much for choosing my video and clicking on it. You didn't have to, but you did anyways, and Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure you subscribe so you do not miss out on any more content. Make sure you like this video if you got any entertainment or motivation, and share it to anybody that you think would be interested in it. Again, you guys, thank you so much. I'll see you next Saturday. Bye.
If spring is the season that wakes me alive, then fall is the season to contemplate life. Oh, yeah. I don't know what is it exactly in this time of year that makes the melancholy me reappear. Oh,